If you're looking for additional guidance to continue growing within the field of human resource, you cannot miss this year's Central California Society for Human Resource Management Conference. Joining me now to tell us more about this event is Karen Gill, past president for SHRM, and Paul Bauer, legislative director for SHRM. Welcome, both of you. How are you?
Thank you for having us.
No, thank you for being here. First of all, we need to know, what is SHRM?
SHRM stands for SHRM, which is the Society for Human Resource Management. And so our organization is called Central Cal SHRM. And so we have, it's a nonprofit affiliate organization here in the Central Valley. We have a little over 250 active members in our organization. Every month we have a luncheon where we bring in different speakers that speak on different topics, and we provide a lunch, and those that have the SHRM certification also get continuing education credits.
Wow. And Paul, this society exists all over the country or just here in the Central Valley?
All over the country and actually all over the world. Wow. There are many organizations in different countries, all to service the human resource and support the human resource organization and individuals working in that within their workplaces.
Okay, and then for those that want to join, how could this happen?
So you can go to www.centralcalshrm.org, and we have a link on there where you can go and register either to become a member of the chapter and or to register for the conference.
And what is the whole goal of the society?
Just expanding the HR business nature. You know, there's a lot of businesses here in town. There's a lot of individuals in the human resource industry, and this really just provides a platform for these groups to get together.
It's another tool for businesses to be able to minimize risks in their workplace, learn about new laws, be able to support their workers in the workplace, making it a productive place, making it a safe place. And so it's an organization of professionals as well to be able to network and learn more about how they can make the place of work a little bit better.
Especially with laws changing every single day, basically.
Yeah, in California especially.
Oh yes, especially here. Yeah. Okay, and we need to talk about the event that you guys have coming up. Tell us a little bit about the march.
So it'll be on March 25th at the Clovis Veterans Memorial Center, and registration begins at 7:30 in the morning, and we'll have a morning keynote. We'll have 12 breakout sessions. We have a keynote speaker for the lunchtime and a closing keynote, and the conference is going to be followed by a mixer for those in attendance.
Okay, and I'm glad that you mentioned those keynote speakers. We have slides of them. Why did you guys pick out these people in particular?
You know, there's a lot of different topics and a lot of different speakers, but the three that we have selected, we really went through their work and their videos to really get a feel of, you know, what type of presenter are they? Are they going to engage our audience? And the topic that they're going to speak on, is it going to be something that our audience is captured by? And so we felt that these three keynotes that we got, I mean, Skip Wiseman is coming all the way from New York.
Wow.
You know, so we have people coming from out of state to come here and present at our conference, and we think it's going to be beneficial for everyone to attend.
Oh, it's going to be great. And Paul, what are the topics that are going to be presented during the conference?
Well, so during the conference with these 12 breakout sessions, some of them will be learning about how to minimize risks of class action lawsuits in the workplace. Some of them will be dealing with actually AI in the workplace and technology, and how to, again, make the workplace function more efficiently, and a whole host of other great topics. There will not be one that would not be very interesting for people to come and listen to, for sure.
Now, why do you guys think people should attend the conference?
It's a great opportunity to really network with other individuals in the community, and to be able to be in a one setting and be able to learn about 12 different topics that might affect their work environment or their workplace. It's like a one-stop shop. I call our conference kind of like a one-stop shop for somebody that has HR of one, or, you know, big corporate with 500 plus employees. It covers topics from those that are affected by just having a small workforce to a large workforce.
It's always great to meet new people, and
yeah,
for sure these type of conferences, they're going to get connected, and people need to remember that,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, how could people attend?
So you can go on the website, www.centralcalshrm.org, and you can, in the events section, there's information for our conference, and you can click to register there.
Oh, is it going to be a free event by any chance, or how is this going to work?
No, so if you are a Central Cal SHRM member, pricing right now, I believe the tickets are $145 for a member. and I think it's $185 for non-members. The prices are going to go up on March 12th, and the day of prices is going to be $200 for a member, and if you're a non-member of the organization, it'll be $350.
Well, it's going to be a great event, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us.